Hi guys, I'm James on occasion, and today, we're starting here because I wanted to point out the things what have happened. We got a grand. We got a grand because Black Pit has received its cash. I think we sent more wyrdstone to someone else. But anyway, that shipment's done. Tendinitis is still in treatment for Alak. I really hate that. Him having a strength debuff is sort of annoying. It's not like we're relying on his strength. But we kind of are relying on his strength. We still want him to just, like, whap people with his stuff, you know. But still, anyway. Faust has learned quick reload, which is really good. Really, really good indeed. I think he has... he's got more offensive points now, right? I think so. So he can shoot twice fairly consistently with quick reload per turn, which is really cool. That's, like, yeah, twice as good as he was before. And Gelris is armor proficient, so he's only going to be slowed down by 1 meter rather than 2. For wearing heavy armor, which I think will really help. Sadly, we did have to let the other guy go, didn't we? Because he got a brain injury and became stupid. So we got our new boy. So we got Gelris and Asta, who has been on a mission already. My bad. We have used these guys. Of course we have. Of course we have. Silly me. Sorry, it's been 9 days since I've played this. I know it's like there was an episode yesterday. What the hell? Menace was doing better on the channel than I thought it was going to do. So I decided to keep that going for 2 episodes per day for longer, which meant that I didn't start this series for a long time. I was just sat on episodes of this for ages. So where we are exactly, I can't remember. So that's fine. Anyway, we need to go to the next day. Alak is recovered from his tendinitis, though he will still have the, this. He still has this forever. This is never going to go away. He can just be in battles again. So, bit of a bummer. Probably need to give them some things, some new skills. We do have some cash, but I'm going to do another mission first, and we'll see if there are any, like, one-turn things that we can do. So, we'll ease into them slowly. We got the money. The money is the biggest limiter of all of this stuff. There is the story mission, but we're only just over the rating for that. So I think I do want to go up 1 more rank and get 1 extra combatant in. Or possibly 2 when we level up again. I'm not sure, actually. I think you might get 1 more hero and henchman slot in the next level. But I might be talking crap. We'll find out. Crush their will. That's obviously take from their card. We both start by the card. So this one is one of those ones that's a bit weird. The enemy will always camp their cart if it's a crush their will with 1 character, and you can never get there in time for it to matter. So basically what happens is that you defeat everyone who isn't by their cart because you're outnumbering them, and that's kind of it. So it's sort of a gimme. It's similar with if you have like marked targets, they'll tend to camp by the cart as well if you start near the cart. If they start randomly, then they tend to just go for you. But yeah, if it's a random start, then you don't have to worry about that. But both starting by their wagons, they're going to stay by their wagons. So I'm not sure I necessarily want to do that. Or, I know average and good isn't terrible. 1 warband deploys tightly around its wagon, the other one in 3 strike teams. That does give us quite a good... That's quite a good setup for Wyrdstone Rush. I do quite like that as a setup for Wyrdstone Rush. I'm going to do some more scouting though. Poor, I'm not going to bother even looking at that one. Normal, average. And that's it. What was the normal, average? Was it that one? Marked for death. Both in 3 strike teams. That tends to be quite good for marked for death if you could figure out where they are quickly. And then gang up on them. But, yeah, I think we do this one. No, not that one. This one. We do the Wyrdstone Rush. Good and good. I think that's, good loot. Obviously, good and good loot. So I think that'll be alright. One thing I do want to check, though, quickly, is to make sure that everyone's armed. Obviously, I had to give this guy a bloody axe because his staff got stolen. And you have a hammer now. That's right. I gave you a hammer. And you're going to be dodging. So I want that other hand empty for better dodging. You are going to parry. They both have chicken feet now, which is amazing. Yeah, okay. This is all good. We're all good. I am all set up. I am all set up. I'm all thinky and brain strong. Let's go.
Aware of an enemy...
Oh my god, no!
Your warriors quickly dispersed and hid in the adjacent streets. As the enemy comes to a stop, your warband emerges from hiding and surrounds them near their wagon.
That's a third of the missions we've done. A third of the missions. Jeez. I mean, it's still Weirdstone Rush as well, but that's never going to happen. So it'll probably be similar to the Skaven one we did. We're probably just going to steal the totem from their cart.
A new round has started.
And it is Skaven again. These are the worst Skaven. They are just the worst. It's hilarious. It's really funny how bad the Skaven are. In Mordheim, they're getting ambushed all the time. I know when you think Skaven, you think ambushes, but not this way around. Oh, thank God. Can we counterattack too? Nice. Oh my God. Take that, Snats Shanks. That's the brother of Michael Shanks, as we all know. That's that's the guy from Stargate. Right, let's okay, I can grab this stuff. So I can't really get to their wagon where they're positioned. They might end up, all these guys might end up going for our mutant that we might get absolutely crushed. Like, genuinely, this could go horribly wrong. So all these guys are going to be in dodge stunts. Okay, for starters. That's a lot of Weirdstone right there, potentially. So if these guys could pick up a bunch of Weirdstone, that would be nice. We need to grab 11. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 there, which is basically as much as these guys are going to be able to carry. Almost. There's 2 there. That'd be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's a lot to this side. For sure. Why do I feel like the mouse sensitivity is a little high? Like higher than it normally is. It could just be because I played other games in Mordheim in the last 9 days, and Mordheim just has ridiculous mouse sensitivity. Let's... okay, so it's both fragments, and that's rubbish. However, do I want to grab them anyway? Knowing I can back up to my cart again. If need be. I am kind of tempted, you know. I am kind of tempted. Let's just get them picked up and secured, you know? God, I have Magister with an axe. Ridiculous.
Objectives updated.
Thank you. So, one thing I could try and do... Oh, we can't climb up there. Oh, that's silly. Okay, I'm going to try and go down the middle then. So at least these guys can shimmy downwards, and we can hopefully use some of the... Oh, see, the problem though here, you're definitely going to get attacked, because he's... Oh, you know what? You actually have better initiative than their leader does, which is kind of surprising. That's kind of crazy. So they got a Black Skaven back there, and they got a Night Runner. And they have their Assassin Adept, of course. But yeah, he's actually got really bad... they've all got pretty bad initiative, which I'm very surprised by. I mean, we did put up our alertness a fair bit, though, with folks. You know, it wasn't necessarily wise. Or smart. Or any of those words that mean the same thing. Let's ambush so we can at least get the first hit on them, and then we can have, like, big old, you know, strong arms over there. Run in and club them. That might be a way to get their gutter runner in a hurry. I'm not sure it'll work. It might just get us, you know, absolutely torn to pieces. Their Black Skaven seems to have gone north. Yeah, because that guy just overwatched, I think. No? What? How was there an Overwatch shot? Who was overwatching? It must have been you, but we didn't see a Black Skaven. Oh my god, that's 2 clusters? Jesus. Okay, well we need to protect that with everything we have. Okay, that's interesting. He's charging, which is annoying. Oh my god, he dodged? Seriously? Hang on. How is Asta dodging? We're the ambushers, so he should have started in ambush stance, surely. Huh. I mean, that's a great start. Oh, excellent. Okay. You know what? We might be able to get rid of this guy quite quickly, but, like, that is too good to pass up. These two have to get that. They have to. And I just don't quite know how we get there. Which is a problem. So your dodge is better than your parry right now. I did give you a sword so you could parry, but I knew it wasn't going to be great at first. Although he's not in heavy armor yet, is he? This one. This is Asta. Yeah, I didn't put him in heavy armor because I wanted him to still be able to move. Hopefully, our... Yeah, okay, our two archers are going next, so hopefully Moloch here can just run down and grab those clusters and then run back behind him. Hopefully. Hopefully that'll be fine. Okay, so... so that guy was the one who was here. I can't catch up to him, there's no way. But I might be able to make it... I'm not going to make it to that cart, am I? No, not even slightly. Of course not. But if I go here, I might... You know, if I go like here... Right, they're not going to be able to charge me. They're going to have to walk into this room. And if they don't, then I'm close enough to the cart to hopefully steal their trinket next time. So, get to reload for free, which is lovely. Love that. Do I want to go up there? I'm tempted to get the high ground so I can kill him in a hurry. If I can kill him in a hurry, then our mutant can go for the next guy. I'm a little worried about, like, both of these guys ganging up on me, though. I'm very worried about this guy coming through this area and ganging up on this lot. Because I can't have these two henchmen deal with two heroes. That's never going to work. But, like, some of these guys, maybe I can handle. You know? Already quite good accuracy, though. But can I get higher? Can I get higher? And the answer to that is certainly probably. It's definitely maybe. So, I'm going to have to just do a normal shot. Oh my god, 91% we missed. That's just, you know, the most Mordheim thing ever. Okay, no, Faust doesn't quite have another offensive point yet. My bad. Soon. Soon. Okay, that's where he is. That's where he went. He's real close. So I'm really worried about that guy. He's going to be fighting two heroes, probably. Oh, he's not going to be able to run very far, is he? I mean, I've got to pick up these clusters, though. I've got to try.
Objectives.
I've got to try and hold on to these. Now, what terrible thing is going to befall you? So what terrible thing did befall him? Range resistance is down. Okay, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. For God's sake. No, it's right there. Shouldn't be that complicated.
Objectives.
There we go. And I think we can pick up one fragment. I might as well. Or do I not want to do that in case we end up with another horrible buff? He's just lost a lot of agility, strength, and toughness, which means he's not going to be able to dodge properly. Ouch. Yeah, this could be a problem. Alright, screw it. Secondary objective, maybe we can get there. But, like, I just need this guy to hide. I really do. So he's going to have to reload with his last strategic point. I am going to need to be, like, here. So hopefully he can disengage. Hopefully. God, this sucks. Alright, Overwatch. I have to hope he can survive. It just, he has such crappy dodge right now. I can attack this guy 3 times, and unfortunately I think it's going to take all 3 attacks to deal with him. but at least they're guaranteed hits. Oh, that's a shame. If we'd hit with that one shot, he'd be down. And I can't prowl now. Do I take his daggers or his shurikens? No.
Objectives
I need the
updated.
pockets. I think there's more wyrdstone nearby. Kind of. I mean, we're on 6 out of 11. But just having those clusters makes me just want to sort of deal with this, you know? Our boss could grab a couple things here. Maybe he could grab a couple things. I still want to raid their cart, really. We've got our Marauder as well, who's going to have a turn. Soon, their leader's going to go next. Their leader's going to go next. So do I want to try and reach him? I don't know if he's in ambush stance. He should just be in dodge stance. Yeah. I'm gonna grab their leader, and then a Marauder can jump him as well. I could grab their idol now to make sure that everyone goes for Neziel, but I'm not sure I want everyone to go for Neziel. He'll probably come back too. There's a bunch of other guys coming. He'll be able to come back in and help a lot. He will be able to dodge for free if I grab it though. So that'll be nice. And he can run a mile. I mean, geez. But I don't really need him to run a mile. Also, he's probably going to try and back up. He's not going to stay in combat. So do I make him back up closer to my... Try and make him... Yeah, the fact that he's right in the middle of a road here is really annoying, because he will be able to disengage. But hopefully he'll have disengaged in a direction slightly close to our Marauder, and hopefully our Marauder will be able to get to him. Oh, he's switching! Okay, that's a dodge. That's the only dodge we have. Hopefully that's the only attack he can get. Brilliant. Brilliant. Now Marauder can jump him. So we just sort of devour... So we took out an enemy, and then basically devoured the enemy's turn, which is great. That's really good news. I'm going to go around this way. Do I want him to be able to charge me? Maybe. If he charges me, he might not be able to attack a second time, because he's got 2 weapons. So actually him charging is probably to our benefit. So I'm going to come around this side. He does not look like a leader, does he? Also, I don't know if you can hear this. My cat is chittering from my door, staring out the window. You can see the birds. Bless him. Anyway, Nurk Quick Paw is about to get nurked. No, he's not. One can dream. Should have said he was going to get murked. That would have made more sense. Oh, and he failed his dodge. So at least our all right, parry. Yeah, at least our mutant will be able to hopefully attack him 3 times. Next turn, and he does have a slightly higher crit as well. It just really depends on whether the other henchmen whose turns are about to happen are going to be a problem. Okay, that's a bit weird. Dodge stance, really. And he missed. Good job, Fabian. Or Freibein, or something.
Started.
I'll go Fabian. Sure. Why not, eh? Why not? Right. I'll just let him dodge. Who cares? Just so strange. I mean, I'm sure he's going to come south, right? He must do. He must. Should I just be looting? Should I just be looting? I feel like the enemy's nearly done already. So I think maybe we just take out the leader and we can go home with the clusters. Ooh. I can charge. And I'll be able to attack a second time because I'm only armed with an axe. So actually, that's probably the best thing to be doing anyway. Oh my god, because he's suffered minus strength. Still, 20 gold's better.
Objectives
So I'll
updated.
take it. We're never going to get the bonus objective because we're accidentally going to kill everything. You know, accidentally on purpose. Nice. Nice. That's one hit. And, I mean, so what I could do... weapons of destruction. I mean, extra 20% melee damage? Only for 1 turn. It just doesn't seem worthwhile, does it? That never seems to be more worthwhile than just hitting someone once you're in combat. I was going to give it to him because he attacks 3 times, but that extra 20% I don't think is going to make much of a difference. When this is probably going to do a similar amount right now. Provided I hit, which obviously I didn't, but still. He might miss. Like 3 chances, he'll probably miss 1. So, you know, a bit weird. Oh, actually, did we get bonus? I think we got bonus initiative because we ambushed. I think you get an initiative bonus. Silly me. I didn't take that into account. Okay, that guy seems to be on the hunt for... Owie, that was really painful. Okay, Aster's nearly dead. If the Black Skaven comes around here, he's done. He can only attack once, so... Alright, he's poisoned. Oh, okay, he's coming this way. Go for the Marauder. Okay, he's missed the first attack. And that's all he had. Things are not looking good for Aster. I mean, Kratsgarn here is very hurt. He is very hurt, but we're probably not going to be able to get... We're probably not going to be able to down him. Although... Although, that's looking quite good, isn't it? Alright, you can't shoot anyone from here. On account of everyone near you being dead. What's here? There is some wyrdstone here. I mean, I did say we're never going to get it, but... Maybe we will? Maybe we could? A bunch of junk. Never mind. And a shard. I mean, not bad. Not bad, honestly. Not bad. Still more value. But God, if we can get those 2 clusters, that's insane. I can't see anything else around here. I can't see what any of that stuff is. Or that. Do we have time to have him, like, jump down, grab this stuff, drop stuff to the cart, and run back? I feel like we're going to have lost a bunch of people by then, if things drag out that far. It'll probably mean, like, a lot of the enemy are surviving longer than I'd like. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we're gonna try and kill him. I'm not gonna go for the bones objective. I think the bones objective would be great though, and I kind of want it. Damn it! I don't know. I mean, there's still a bunch here if he could be freed up, but I say a bunch. There's what? Actually, 3. You could pick up 3 more. That means we only need to pick up 2 more with him. We don't need to pick up 2 more. How do I get through here? I go through here, apparently. Alright, that's just a crappy fragment. That's a couple of shards, though. If we can get a couple more shards... I mean, I know I should have jumped down that side, okay? I know I should have jumped down that side. But a couple more shards would just be great value. If we can pick those up. Okay, now you get to run in. Do we block him in? Do I try and make sure that guy can't interrupt this way? I mean, he could too, to be honest. Might well just coming in here and trying to kill their leader quicker again. Just try and end things faster. Probably. Oh, was it charging him? Of course it was. Alright, you're not going to be able to dodge or anything. I don't think that matters. Let's just wail on this guy. Nice. Alright, that's that then. He failed his all-alone test. Excellent. Still got to dodge, though, which is a bit sad. Ow. Right in the knees. It's weird how much that guy just doesn't want to move. You have picked up 3 things. You do have 3 things in your haversack. Do we try and help out him? I mean, this guy's going to run up here and just maul him to death, isn't he? Do we try and shoot that guy? Try and take him down? Knowing that our chap here can probably survive a round. Okay, I can't see anywhere good to climb up. Annoyingly. Maybe up here. I mean, do I just do that? He is going to get a turn next. Well, you know, before what's-his-face. I mean, there is some wyrdstone upstairs, but he's not able to pick it up. Oh, no, it's right there. Crap, do we check? Do we check? Sell the shard. God, the value this guy's holding. Alright, now what's the warp effect? Was it awesome? Not really. Alright, shoot him. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's, God, I don't think we're about to kill him, you know. He's probably gonna dodge one attack. We're probably gonna miss one. I think we might only hit him once here. There's the dodge. There's the miss. See, I've got a good feel for this stuff now. So yeah, they are going to survive another round, which is really, you know, a bit of a bummer, honestly. I mean, at least you can start wailing on him. You might do better. Nope. Go on this one, though. Chances are. Okay, good. But, yeah, we got a lot of other people trying to get rid of Pravian here. So we'll see. Let's see how it goes. Ow. Parry fail. Alright, so he's lost his parry already. Anyone else attacking him? You know, pretty good odds. And he did get to attack. No, Asta's down. That sucks. And now, I mean, how long could we possibly survive in this fight? Who knows? But all we need to do is kill the leader, and I reckon they'll rout. It's just he's been lucky. You know, he was lucky that we critted him, but he got a, you know, like the turn order, the initiative changing, sort of let him recover before we could capitalize on it, which was pretty bad for us. You know, bad timing. I mean, that's great. Nice. Okay, our leader bails us out. Perfect. Now let's loot him. We have nothing. We have nothing. What am I even thinking? Okay, what's next? Just attack someone, I guess. Just get into a fight. Let's get into a fight with the Blackskaven. I don't think the Blackskaven has anything like, you know, immune to fleeing or anything. Nah. Nah. Let's just wail on him. Rabin is in such a bad spot. They really are close to routing though. If we just make out, you know, make it out with the loot we have, I think we're fine. You know, I think things are going to go great. So you can just dodge. Like, I don't know if we're going to lose anyone else. I think the enemy will have lost before we lose our archer. Can I pick that up and come back? Just getting one more shard would be great. But Gelris is quite slow. Yeah, it would take all of his strategic points. So I want to get in here and start wailing on this guy. If we can get rid of the Blackskaven as well, then that'd be fantastic. I mean, maybe I should be running over there. I just don't think we're going to reach in time. You know, our mutant, actually, I think he can probably make it around there and get into the back of this guy. I reckon we might be able to take him down if we run up here and across. We could probably charge as well, because he's right in the doorway. So that might work. We might be able to get him that way. Okay, I guess you're dodging. And gift of savagery. Okay, thanks. And we do have these 2 shards as well.
Objectives updated.
So this guy's carrying 15. The other guy's carrying... God, what is it? It's 35. Pretty damn good, honestly.
Objectives.
And like, I guess I'll send this guy towards our cart, see if he can't pick up anything else. Because you never know, maybe we do make the bonus objective. We need 3. That's all we need. We just need 3. What's the quickest way to the cart? There's our cart. I guess through there. I mean, the whole next turn will probably just be getting to the cart. If things last longer than that, we're going to start losing people, and it's going to get a lot more difficult. Okay, so you can switch weapons and then attack him. I mean, maybe he'll get the kill. Maybe he'll get the kill. I don't know. I can't disengage. So let's just start stabbing him. Oh, okay, we won't be able to get the kill. He dodged anyway. But that's good, it just means our mutant will be able to attack him. So that's great. And 50% dodge for him, which is really nice. Oh, and they failed. I was hoping we could take that last guy out. But yeah, we got a good haul. I was hoping to hit the secondary objective, but I wasn't expecting it to be an ambush. But the fact that we got 5 fragments, 5 shards and 2 clusters, and then 7 extra bits of loot, like we still got a lot of stuff out of that. But you know, really, I want to power level everyone. I want everyone to get loads of experience. That's what we need the bonus objectives for. But the difficulty still means we got a lot of experience. I just have to hope that the guy that got taken out didn't get injured, because he's brand new, and he should level up. He should level up for this anyway, I think. Because of the difficulty. So, you know, it would be good. I need him leveled.
Your ruthless ambition serves you well. The Shadow Lord will reward you greatly for your skill and loyalty.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
Nice progress.
Okay, so he's got another offense point. He can attack 3 times now. That's cool. That's cool. Or cast 3 spells, usually. It depends on the spell, depends on what he's doing. But still, that's good. I like it.
The gods
Okay, you're
are
doing
with
well.
you.
There we go. Faust has the extra offense point. He can attack twice now. Now he can attack twice
Outstanding.
per round, which is really good. He would be able to if we didn't have him dual wielding. But, you know, I want that big damage. I want that big boy damage.
Fantastic.
Even though attacking twice probably end up doing more damage than dual wielding, because dual wielding you lose like 20% of the damage. 20% damage on both of the weapons you got equipped when you attack with both. So, you know, whatever. It's fine. Don't worry about it. More skill points. Good. Good. So yeah, Moloch, starting to catch up. We'll give him quick reload as well, I'd imagine. Near death, he's fine. He's fine. He's just going to be useless for 5 days, which means that, honestly, that's 5 missions, potentially, in which case his replacement would be so much higher level than him.
Nice progress.
Well, okay, he leveled up once, but still, he could level up just from a single, like, difficult mission where we do the bonus objective. That would be enough. So, you know. So not great. It's fine. Not great. I have some more money. We got loads of wyrdstone, though. Yeah, 60 wyrdstone? Alright, that's not, like, ludicrous amounts. But to say we were able to just grab that in such a short mission, I think is really good. Alright, let's pay the treatment, pay the wages. Now, you, Asta, our replacement, I'm afraid you're getting replaced some more. Let's see. Alright, this guy, I suppose. Can we get one slightly higher rank right at the beginning? We can get rank 5 one straight away. Do we want to do that? It says he suffered from confusion. Confusion. Alertness and maximum alertness are down. I mean, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. It does mean all the enemies are going to be level 5 now. So maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I don't want to do that yet. Yeah, I think while we can still level people up in, like, the space of a couple of decent missions to where everybody else is, I think we just go with the basic boy. Alright, we're getting Urient. Alright, Urient. Let's swap you in. I don't know if we'll see Asta again, but if we get more space on the roster by then we'll probably do it. For you, passive skills, quick reload. There we are. Only takes a day, right? Oh, 2 days for quick reload. Do I want to spend an extra day to do that? For you, yet. Maybe not. Maybe not. It would take 2 days. I really thought it only took a day. I really thought that only took a day. Don't know then. Can I be bothered? No, I think we want to jump into a new mission before we start doing more training. We'll have more people to train. If you can do them all like simultaneously, you obviously waste far fewer days. But it obviously means that you start falling behind on skills and things. So you... What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you? I'll keep you in that armor. I suppose I could put you in light armor, couldn't I? Could do that at least. And let's give you a hammer. You know, maybe I will just keep you with a great axe for now. I keep with a great axe. Your parry is going to be rubbish anyway. So yeah, let's just have you do damage that way. We don't have any helmets. Are there helmets in the store? There are not helmets in the store. Ideally, I kind of want all these people to have helmets. I could take it from Aster, but I think I'm going to leave him equipped as is for now. But I obviously do need to customize this guy. So, that one, that one. It's really handy. I made... So, one of the things that really led me to decide how to style these guys is that it was right at the bottom, so I could just pick the bottom one knowing that they'd be on the correct one. Although, that's not quite right. You're on the wrong model. Let's change your model. Nope. Here we go. Here we go. There we are. That's better. I'll leave that one as is, though. Yeah, I think it looks great. Cool. Done. Done, done, done. Okay. Happy Warband. Happy Warband, everyone. Next day. And yeah, Aster's recovering from near death. Don't you worry about that. And what have we got? Brutal good. One Warband caught exploring buildings, other one around its wagon. Deadly, but with exceptional wyrdstone. Each Warband deploys in a wide arc from their wagon, far from each other. That gives us plenty of time to plan a route that gets us all the wyrdstone we want. And, hopefully, with our like chicken feet and all the rest of it, hopefully we'll be able to make sure we can gang up on, you know, some choice targets. So we can, you know, we can win, basically. So that could be... It is crush their will, though. It is crush their will. It's exceptional wyrdstone, but that's not the mission. Crush their will is the mission. Could we get Chicken Force round the back to take them on? I don't know. I don't think we could. I think it would take too long to fight them. We'd never get the... I think we'd be outnumbered on the front line if we tried to send Chicken Force. We need to send a couple people. We need to outnumber the one guarding their cart. Brutal, exceptional. Okay, it's another marked for death, which isn't too bad. Then exceptional wyrdstone. So even if we do marked for death, we're still, you know, we're going to get a bunch more wyrdstone if there's more wyrdstone there. So one warband exploring, another one split into 3. Risky, but that's probably our best chance for marked for death, because it means the enemy will be all split up. They won't be just camping by their wagon. So we could prioritize them in order to lower their morale and get the objective done, and there'll be plenty of wyrdstone around. Provided we all don't end up locked into combat in turn 1, I think that could be the way we go. I think we do pillagers, marked for death. I think we do that one. I'm going to send out scouts one more time, just to, you know, burn through all my money. No, I think we'll do this. So for now, because we're still, you know, it's not taking too long. This episode. It'll probably be a little short, if I'm honest, but... Ooh, you know, Alak. So his strength sucks. I do want to max out his agility before I start putting up his strength some more, I think. Because I want him to be able to survive more than anything else. But if we just keep putting up his accuracy, just him having a big crit chance, I think would really help. Because I want him to sort of run in, attack someone. If we get a crit, everyone can wail on them. But if he attacks a couple times, and then does that ability that startles the enemy away, then we also get everyone to attack him a bunch of times, right? So I think there's like multiple ways that he can just get everyone else to cause a lot of harm, and one of those is to crit the enemy so everyone can guarantee a hit. So I think we just go with accuracy on him. That way I can equip him with melee or ranged, and if we're able to attack a few times, like, we can probably, you know, hopefully cause a crit, which might be worthwhile. Maybe we just go for that. Maybe that's what we go for. Just get him higher crit. Sure, why not? That's what I'm deciding. That's what I've decided. I think we can put up his accuracy. You need your weapon skill up. Someone did point out, actually, with his chicken feet, he'd make a very good archer, because you can put your ballistic skill as high as your weapon skill with mutants, so they can actually be really good archers, and being able to get up and down things quicker and move faster, it's just really good. He absolutely would become a great archer. However, for one that we're breeding, you know, we're building up from 0, you know, I'm not risking that. We'd end up just sacking him. If I gave him all the ballistic skill, he'd need to become a really good archer. And then he had a bunch of, like, arm mutations. Well, even one arm mutation. Then he wouldn't be able to hold a bow, and it'd be useless. So I'm not going to risk that for what I don't know is going to be the case. But it's absolutely true. Could be brilliant. But my plan isn't to have, like, 20 mutants in this campaign. Hopefully this will be the one that makes it to the end. If we do have any others later, it'll be because we find a hired sword later on that has the mutations already ticked off, and then we can just build them as an archer straight away. That's what I'm going to have to do it. Because, you know, I'm not doing another 50 missions just to get our people up to, you know, up to a high enough level again to try and, like, re-roll that character. We're not doing that. This isn't going to be an infinite campaign. We just want to do the story. But yeah, would be great. Would be great to have a mutant archer. I think that's something we definitely want in future. But this guy, I can't risk building him that way. If he has arm mutations, then weapon skill will be useful regardless, because they have, like, claws and stuff. So that'll still be beneficial. So what are we doing intelligence for you? That's right, we want him to have extra speed. Even more speed. We'll get ballistic skill for you. Again, accuracy, really useful for a character like this. In fact, shall I start putting it up a bit now? Because he's got pretty good accuracy already, and if he's high up, he'll have better accuracy, and we can buff that further. So I think if he's attacking multiple times now, higher crit chance would be nice for him too. So we'll do that, and I guess intelligence as well. I think we're doing intelligence for everybody at this point, because I think we just want everyone to have, like, Mordheim knowledge for the extra movement speed. I think that's how we're playing this. Gelris. So, ballistic skill, we want him to be a parry boy, even though he's not going to be great at it. He's not going to be great at it. I want him to hit like a truck. Now, although, if I do give him a shield, he can attack twice with a sword, and between those 2 attacks, he'll do more damage than a single attack with both weapons. But his charges won't be as good. He won't be as good on the charge. And if we're going to get Blood Offering, that does bonus damage. So he'll do a similar amount once he's locked in combat. But then he could parry. He'd be better at parrying. I don't know, there's something more fun about just the viciousness of him just going in with 2 weapons like that on the charge. So, I don't know, I'm still a little unsure how I want to build these guys. But tonally, I just think this feels a lot more chaosy, don't you? I think just like a Great Axe feels more chaosy. But this just gives us a few more options, I think. Okay, you again. Yeah, no, I'm going to go ballistic skill with you. I'll start putting your accuracy up once you have better reload and more attacks, I think. And then for you, you need weapon skill. You don't have... Well, yeah, it's Asta. It's old injured Asta, sure. At least he's a smart cookie while he's on the bench. And for you, yeah, you're going to be parrying. You're going to be parrying. So let's just make sure you're doing big damage too. I think strength would, toughness would also be great for him, just making him really tanky. But I want to get strength to 9 at least, so he gets an extra pocket. I want him to have an extra pocket. All right, that's everybody. Sure. Campaign. This one is what we'll do. So guys, yeah, I hope you're enjoying this so far. If you are, comment, like, and subscribe. And join me for this mission next. It's going to be scary. I'm a little scared of this one. It could go a little badly, depending on where people start. But it should be fun. So anyway, guys, if you're enjoying this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.